Yeah, we mentioned the old book before. We really had the luxury in this book. We took the time and rewrote everything from scratch. That was a lot of work. I mean, our fingers still hurt. But I think the benefit of redesigning a book from scratch is you have now, experienced the writing process the first time. And so you now can write the book that you ever wanted to write, because you learn a ton as you go through the writing process of any book. It's just like at the end of your career, you have learned a lot of things, and really McGraw-Hill gave us the opportunity of starting all anew again, and I think that shows a lot. And then second, there's this focus on more of the undergraduate market rather than in the MBA executive market that is geared towards executives who are practicing this stuff. This is geared much more towards people who have a first course in operations management and might be 19 or 20 years old.
Now, even though we wrote the book completely from scratch, if you're familiar with our original book, you'll recognize many of it. So the original book also, we focused on real operations, and we put a lot of emphasis on trying to make sure that our writing style was accessible to the students, so that they could learn the material. It could be complicated material, but we want to make sure that every student can grasp that. That sort of philosophy of real operations with a real simple writing style, that we still applied in the new book, even though it was a complete rewrite from the ground up.
Another benefit of starting a new book is that the first book I think we started around, must have been 2003 or so.
Yep.
This one was more like 2013, and that's just 10 years, but I think a lot of things have changed in these 10 years, especially in the case of kind of educational technology.
I think that's one thing we learned from our first textbook was take what we had before, which we think was quite good, and how do we make it even simpler for students to absorb this material, and this building block approach of give them the context, give them the motivation, start them off with simpler problems, check their understanding as along the way, show them a solved practice problem, show them more practice problems that they can work through, and eventually build up to a case where they can then take this idea and apply it to something that seems tangible. That's the formula we've applied to each of the chapters.
So we're really excited about the book. I hope you take a look, consider it, let us know if you have any questions, and stay in touch. Thank you very much.
Please do. Thank you.